Let me tell you about a man who is known as the toughest man alive. His name is David Goggins. But his life was not easy from the beginning. He was born in a very poor family. His childhood was full of problems. He faced violence, racism, and a very tough environment at home. He grew up feeling scared, depressed, and even overweight. At one point, he was almost 300 pounds, living an unhealthy and hopeless life. But then, something changed. David decided he will not live like a victim anymore. He took control of his mind and his body. Step by step, he pushed himself beyond limits. He lost weight, trained hard, and finally became a Navy SEAL, one of the most elite soldiers in the world. Not just that, he also became an ultramarathon runner, running races of 100+ miles, and a world record holder for doing thousands of pull-ups in 24 hours. Today, David Goggins is not just an athlete or soldier, he is a symbol of discipline, courage, and mental toughness. And his book, Can't Hurt Me, gives us one powerful message. You are much stronger than you think you are. Most people use only a small part of their potential, but your mind is a weapon. If you control it, nothing in this world can stop you.
Lesson 1. The 40% Rule. David Goggins shares a very powerful idea. It's called the 40% Rule. He says, when your mind starts shouting, "I can't do this anymore, I'm tired, I should stop," that moment, you are actually only 40% done. You still have 60% strength left inside you. Think about it. Most people quit too early. We stop running when our legs start hurting. We stop working when it feels tough. We give up on dreams when we face some failures. But in reality, our body and mind have much more energy, much more capacity than we imagine. Goggins himself is the best example. When he was running ultramarathons, his body was broken, his feet were bleeding, his mind was saying, "Stop now!" But he kept going, and he discovered that beyond pain, there is another level of power. So the lesson is clear. Don't quit when you feel tired. Don't stop when your mind says enough. Push a little more, and you will find your hidden strength. Remember this line. When you feel finished, you are actually only 40% done.
Lesson 2. Callous your mind. David Goggins says, just like when we lift weights, our hands get calluses and become strong, the same way our mind also needs calluses. What does that mean? It means every time you face a challenge, every time you go through pain, every time life tests you, your mind becomes stronger. But if you always run away from difficulties, your mind stays weak. For example, when you first wake up early, it feels very hard. When you first go for a long run, your body cries in pain. But when you keep doing it again and again, your mind learns to handle the struggle. Slowly, you stop fearing the pain. Goggins says, don't avoid discomfort. Don't hide from tough situations. Face them. Because every painful experience is like mental exercise. It builds toughness, discipline, and power inside you. So, remember, the more you face difficulties, the more unbreakable your mind becomes. Lesson 3. The Accountability Mirror. David Goggins shares one powerful tool he used to change his life, the accountability mirror. He says, most people keep lying to themselves. If they are lazy, they make excuses. If they are overweight, they say, "It's okay, I'll start tomorrow." If they fail, they blame others. But Goggins did something different. Every single day, he stood in front of the mirror and spoke the truth, raw and honest. If he was overweight,
He looked into his eyes and said, "You are fat. You need to work." If he was weak in studies, he said, "You are not preparing. You need to study harder." This mirror became his reality check. It forced him to face the truth and take action instead of making excuses. He also wrote small notes and stuck them on the mirror. Goals, reminders, challenges. Every morning he saw them, and it reminded him of what he had to do. So, that's the accountability mirror. Be brutally honest with yourself. Stop lying, stop sugarcoating. Face the truth and then take action to change it. Because only when you accept reality, you can transform it. Lesson 4. The cookie jar. Life is not easy. Many times you will feel like giving up. In those moments, David Goggins uses something very unique. He calls it the cookie jar. No, it's not about real cookies. It's about memories. Imagine a jar filled with small cookies. But in Goggins' jar, each cookie is a past victory. Every challenge he faced and every problem he overcame. For example, when he was overweight and still lost weight, that's a cookie. When he passed the tough Navy SEAL training, that's another cookie. When he ran ultramarathons, that's another cookie. Whenever life becomes difficult, Goggins mentally opens his cookie jar and pulls out one cookie, one memory of a past victory. And he reminds himself, if I could win that battle, I can win this one too. So this is the lesson for us. Whenever you feel weak, think about your past wins. Maybe an exam you passed, a skill you learned, a hardship you survived. Those memories are your cookies. They will give you strength to keep going in today's battles. So build your own cookie jar. Fill it with your achievements, big or small, because every cookie is proof that you are stronger than you think.
Lesson 5. Embrace the suck. David Goggins says one simple truth. Life will never be easy. No matter who you are, you will face pain, failure, rejection, and struggle. When training gets hard, when people reject you, when life feels unfair, most people start complaining, blaming, or quitting. But Goggins teaches us a powerful mindset. Don't run from the pain. Accept it. Welcome it. This is what he calls embrace the suck. It means, instead of saying, "Why me? Why is life so hard?" you smile and say, "Yes, this is tough, but this is making me stronger." For example, when you do push-ups and your body burns, that pain is making you stronger. When you fail in an exam or job, that rejection is teaching you to work harder. When life throws challenges, each one is training your mind to become unbreakable. So next time you're in a difficult moment, don't complain, don't quit. Just whisper to yourself, "This is my training. This pain is my power." That is the meaning of embrace the suck. Finding strength inside pain and growing beyond your limits. Lesson 6. Taking souls. David Goggins shares one powerful idea. When people expect you to quit, go harder. This is what he calls taking souls. It means when people laugh at you, when they say, "You can't do it," or "You will fail," you don't argue, you don't fight with words, you answer with your actions. For example, if your teacher, boss, or even friends think you are weak, surprise them by working so hard that they cannot ignore you. If people are waiting to see you fail, shock them by rising higher than ever before. Taking souls is not about revenge. It's not about hating people. It's about using their doubt, their negativity, as fuel to perform beyond limits. So, when someone underestimates you, don't feel bad. Feel motivated. Think, now I will show them what I am truly capable of. This mindset makes you unstoppable.
Instead of breaking when people doubt you, you become stronger, sharper, and more determined. So remember, taking souls means turning other people's negativity into your own energy and proving through action that nothing can stop you. Lesson 7. The governor in your mind. David Goggins explains something very powerful. Your mind has a governor. Just like a car engine has a speed limiter to stop it from going full speed, your brain also sets a limit. When you feel tired, when you feel pain, your brain says, "Stop now, you can't go more." But the truth is, this governor is fake. It's just your brain trying to protect you from discomfort. In reality, you still have huge energy left inside you. For example, when you are running and feel like quitting, you still have strength to go further. When you are studying and your mind says enough, you still have focus left. When you are working hard for your dreams and you feel exhausted, you still have potential hidden inside you. The governor in your mind is not the truth, it's only fear. And once you break this mental barrier, you unlock a new level of power, energy, and ability. So next time your mind says, "I can't," remember, it's just the governor speaking. Push a little more and you will see the real strength that was always inside you.
Lesson 8. Build calloused hands, calloused mind. David Goggins says, if you want to become strong in life, you need to build calluses. What are calluses? When you do heavy physical work, your hands get hard skin. This is called callus. It protects you from pain. In the same way, your mind also needs calluses. How do you build a calloused mind? By doing small, hard things every single day. Wake up early. Exercise when you don't feel like. Study when you are tired. Push yourself when your body says stop. Each time you do something difficult, your mind becomes tougher. Slowly, your brain stops making excuses. Slowly, challenges stop scaring you. This is the secret. Calloused hands protect your body. Calloused mind protects your dreams. When you build this mental toughness, nothing in life can break you. Pain comes, struggle comes, but you will be unshakable. Lesson 9. The Power of Visualization. David Goggins teaches one powerful tool, visualization. What is it? It means seeing things in your mind before they happen. When Goggins was training, he knew pain and struggle would come, so every day he imagined the worst situations, running with injuries, lifting when he was tired, people doubting him. And in his mind, he always saw himself winning. So when real pain came, he was already ready. His brain said, "I have seen this before, I can handle it." This is the lesson for us. Before exams, imagine yourself studying hard and writing confidently. Before interviews, imagine yourself answering smartly. Before challenges, imagine yourself winning. When your mind sees success first, your body follows later. Visualization is not daydreaming, it is mental preparation. And mental preparation is the key to real victory. Lesson 10. The Empowerment of Suffering. Most people run away from suffering. They think pain is a punishment. But David Goggins says something very different. Suffering is the path to greatness. Think about it. Every champion, every successful person has walked through pain. Athletes train in pain. Students study sleepless nights. Entrepreneurs face failures again and again. Suffering is like a test. It asks you, do you really want this? If you quit, you fail. If you continue, you grow stronger. Goggins believes that pain is the greatest teacher. When you suffer, you discover your real strength, your hidden power. So next time life feels heavy, don't just say, "Why me?" Say, "This pain is building me." If you avoid suffering, you also avoid growth. But if you accept suffering, you create greatness.
David Goggins shows us one powerful truth. Limits are only in the mind. Your mind quits before your body does. Pain is not your enemy. It is the path to strength. Motivation comes and goes, but discipline is forever. When life gets hard, when people doubt you, when your own mind tells you to stop, remember these words: "You can't hurt me." Because real strength is not about muscles. It is about the mind. Real freedom is when nothing outside can break you. So my friend, don't run from pain. Don't run from challenges. Face them, fight them, and rise above them. That is the way to live a life with no limits. Next time you feel like quitting, whisper to yourself, "I still have 60% left." Push harder, push stronger, because you are not weak, you are not average. You are unstoppable.